Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in my Disco Elysium game. It's been a few weeks. I got caught up in doing like playtesting slash bug testing, or bug checking, bug hunting for the the club meetings mod for DDLC. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be really rusty. I don't even remember, where did I leave off? I was investigating a murder or something, right? I'm gonna just hit continue and see if I can recall where I left off. As I recall, there's a body that was hanging. I'm an amnesiac detective who has no idea who he is or what's going on, but is trying to sort of fake his way through it. Yeah, body hang there. It's a security guard. Security guard for an unpopular company nearby, and there was a labor dispute between the dock workers who are on strike and the yeah, the kid is throwing stuff at the body apparently. And yes, and here's Kim Kitsuragi, the detective from another precinct who's assisting me on the case. Um, yeah, why don't we question the kid? Did he see anything?
Kuno's got this.
Who's got this? The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Yeah. Okay.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
I'll be nice.
He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Like a gremlin. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Napakimpi Kuno? What is this word? Kuno and Kuno-S? Is Kuno his name, or is that some kind of slang term or something? Hey kid, a word please for this. A moment of your time, please. I'm not getting into this right now. I can be a little more gruff and, you know, bastard like. Oh. Let's pick the polite option.
can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Yeesh, he's just. It's like that line from Waterworld. That's what I love about kids. They've got no guile. It's just calls him a pig right to his face. Okay.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous, you should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Is this juicy what now? Electrocancer. I've forgotten which. I know there's a big wall full of like 25 different stats, and I don't remember which one electrochemistry represents. Anyway, actually, can I bring that up here? There we go. I said 25. They're okay, 24. Yeah. So which one is? Is electrochemistry among these things? Knowledge, sensing, trivia, art of persuasion is good. Rhetoric is. Inland Empire. Yeah, like I don't remember. I don't remember half these things mean. I just picked a score of 3 for all of them. I just picked average. To move, 3 to move code. Pain threshold, physical instrument. There's electrochemistry. Go to party plant, love and be loved by truck. Okay, so the electrochemistry score basically just means he's identifying with the kid's desire to cause mayhem, I guess. Shivers. Tune into the city. Okay. Half-light. Like some of these are pretty clear. Like logic, it's obvious what that means. But some of these like half-light, what? Let the body take control, threaten people. Okay, hand-eye coordination. Like that's pretty self-explanatory. Perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire. Sneak under the nose, stun with immense panache. Hey, savoir-faire scores 1, whereas it's probably being affected by other things like the clothing I'm wearing. That gave me -2 from items. Yeah. So this is like usually better than you are. Yeah. So I'm pretty unimpressive in that regard, I guess. +1 from items, composure. Keep your poker race. Yeah, okay. Anyway, juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
Wipes up from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno!
The rake?
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
What should we do? Are you kid siblings? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Look, I have questions for you. I don't have time for anything. Yeah. And I could defer to Kim, but you can be conversational about it, I suppose. Are you kid siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, maybe I. He doesn't know what a rake is. Maybe he doesn't know what the word siblings means either. Throws another rock.
Calling us, Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno.
Hmm?
Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Buddy, what do you know about it? About the crime scene you kids often play in this yard? Who is Kuno? I keep throwing up, but I can't investigate the body at all now. Yeah, sure, just show vulnerability for the kid instead of, I mean, what do you know about the body? I mean, it's the most direct thing.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Okay.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Yeah. Who he was? Do you know how he got up there? Have you seen anyone suspicious around? I mean, they don't know the word sibling means, so maybe just avoid the big words like suspicious. But yeah, like Kiv's response here suggests like talking to the kid's a waste of time. Like anyway, do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Great. Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
Yeah. Okay. So he didn't say anything. So yeah.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay. Where'd you go then? It's my only option.
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get anything useful out of this guy.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
This fictional city named Night City doesn't exist. Just gonna say, yeah, Night City doesn't exist, I
Why
guess.
you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
Yeah, okay.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Yeah, this is. I think this is a dead end here. Let's talk something else. Okay, well.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
So crime scene guys on play yard. Gotta ask who's Kuno. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Great. Okay. We did establish. We still have to examine the body. Kim suggested waiting half an hour to see if the wind shifts, and that will help with the smell, so we can actually properly investigate. What's this dot over here? There's a thing to click on here. Letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Okay. Did I just click on that? Zoomed in. Okay, can I zoom back out again? There we go. Great. Okay, so I already examined the footprints. Shoot, I don't know what to do. What is this? There's an interactable thing here. Money? Magnesium plus 1 morale? I mean, does this belong to somebody? Am I taking somebody's belongings if I take this? Am I being... I don't know. There have been a couple instances of, like,
An inconspicuous pile
Yeah.
of the roofing material, Eternite.
Perception meme 11. Why am I looking at this pile of the roof material? I don't know, because it's a clickable item. You can take a look at it, I guess.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
This might be a waste of time, but...
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
I have experience gained. Cool.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Huh. Okay. Hey, if I'm getting the go-ahead to investigate from Kim, then school safe for bed at 2100 or not long after. At night, the streets are emptier. By 2 o'clock, everyone's asleep. Okay, let's look at stuff. Empty tube of magnesolum, magnesium supplement. Okay. Did I just pick it up? Tense handkerchief. What happened to the ammonia that I had? Did I like use it up or something? Yeah, let's take a look around. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Yeah, he recognizes drugs when he
The
sees them.
lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Ha 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 ha. Someone's taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. Heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? It's just peer pressure him into taking drugs here. I'm sorry, it's funny options. I'll just pick the more business-like option, I suppose.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective.
Mm.
However,
He points to the loud ladder in the corner.
see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
And what's this thing that lit up over here?
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Okay, I mean, I get... They're just running with this gag. The volumetric shit compressor. I mean, I get it. It started with them saying, you gotta get your shit together. And they turned that into a gag about a volumetric shit compressor and the shit singularity. Okay. Bonuses? All endurance white checks unlocked learning cap for endurance raised to 4? Huh, okay. So, okay, so I guess that suggests that I just got my shit together, apparently, I guess. I mean, cool. Or at least got a step on the way to getting it together. Alright then, okay. What have we here? Find smoke, oh right. Yeah, at some point I need to ask the station for additional funds. And report the badge missing. This remains the top one here. Inspect by hanging the back of the yard. Just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. So yeah, I'll come back to that. After I look at some stuff here. It just says get out of the way or get effed up. Cured pig's head looks mummified. But yeah, about that ladder. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Can't click on that one. Okay. What have we here? Can I even get up there? Careful there, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. as I recall the name was. Oh hey, Turbojet84's here. Welcome to the stream. So have you avoided throwing up a sight corpse yet? Not so far. I'm trying to. I'm looking around the area here. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Am I gonna find anything of interest up here? What's this? Postcard? Grand Courant 37. Item gained? What's this? This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi. An ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Yeesh. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should go back to the body and check it out again. It has been half an hour. It was like 9:45 when he said come back in half an hour, right? As I recall from the previous video. Okay, clicking on this makes him walk down this way. Is he having issues with his pathfinding? Is it possible to get up there? Maybe if I just click and then trust his pathfinding to getting him there. Has your half-brother started losing any more respect from you since? Probably. Since the last stream, that is. Yeah, I mean, this is my first time playing since the previous stream that you saw. So, is that money there? What is that? I don't want to steal someone's money. Then again, why is there money sitting on the ground unattended like this? Can I get to that door? Can I get to this thing?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant, point to the flapping cloak. Someone left his cloak behind, or ignore the cloak. I mean, I can point it out, or seems rather sus. I don't know.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop. I mean, yeah, that could be it.
Probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Go for the cloak, jump over the ledge. Uh-oh. 8% chance of success? Oh no, because I've got the savoir-faire skill of 1. Do I think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump? What exactly are we doing here? Look around. I'm going for it. I'm probably gonna get injured now. Come on.
No, no.
Ow.
That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Holy wow, that's high. You'd have to be a total madman to jump. This is certain death. Certain death, come on. It's like 6 feet. Just climb over it. Whatever. Is there an...
You could have died there. Shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our deal.
Hey, what happened?
You sound genuinely worried? I'm alright, Kim. I just can't do it right now.
I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all.
Yeah, but you know, it might have his... Like, he's missing his badge. It might have his badge in the pocket or something. Don't go for it? Oh, well, too late. You may go ahead and ask, though. Is there another way down there, though? Like, there's a door. I thought maybe there was a, I don't know, a way through there.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Kvalsund 1020 HK, point at the crane. Their effort let out a whistle. Now it's a huge crane. It's just a machine that like a giant hammer, a pair of pliers, something to see here. Let them have this moment of wonder. Yeah, well, hey, I was able to identify it. That's maybe it's my memory coming back.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. Okay, so I'm gonna say yeah, not right now. Like, there's a door here. I thought maybe you could circle around here and go through the door, but apparently not. Is there no door over here? Or is this going inside the building? Maybe I need to. So there's another door over here. Maybe I just need to find my way here and then go through. Can I zoom out further? Oh, I can. Okay, so I think it's the crate. Nosafed? Yeah, I mean, maybe I should be playing like adventure game logic and just pick up everything. Like maybe I'm I'm like needlessly handicapping myself by saying, "Oh, I don't want to steal stuff." How do you? It looks like there's a staircase going here to this ledge here. Like I'm trying to trace this through and see if there's another way over there. Like through this door. Concern for your sanity might be going up. I mean, yeah, probably. Shoot. Darn. Like there's a platform there. I don't know how far it goes. I might. Okay. Okay, let's go back down. Strange that time only passes when you're talking, huh? Yeah. I guess that's just the way the game operates. It's been half an hour, right? Maybe we can try examining the body again. Maybe that kid will stop throwing rocks at it.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Okay, so it's still +6 shit compressed, right? Okay. Still legendary difficulty, 83% chance of, wait, is that 83% chance of success or 83% chance of failure? Yeah, let's give it a shot.
As you breathe in, the
There you go.
odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that? Or step closer? Yeah, it's because, do they always do that? Presumably he's asking Kim.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Yeah. Strange that time. Oh yeah, wait, that. Why'd you score 1 in 256 chance? Yeah.
The
Alright.
man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots, inspect the belt, inspect the tattoos, look him in the eye, squint and take a step back. So how do we get him down? Let's check out the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Okay. What could that
His
mean?
corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Ha ha ha. Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a electronic system? Is this a national pattern? I mean, it's talking about stars. Map of the night sky.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
Sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that? Or let the lieutenant work, I guess.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there. This takes place in the 70s, right? So, I'm trying to think what. I mean, you know, I was born in the 80s, so compact cameras that fit like that wouldn't be that common, really. I would think, or at least I don't know. Move on.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
neat.
In case we need it.
Says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine, or what do you need this photo for? Well, I mean, I thought it was the mid-1950s. I think a year was mentioned at some point. I don't recall. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
He slides the camera close and tucks it away on his belt.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do you need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
I have it. I should look at it later without the corpse smell. I'm just gonna say nothing.
Here, a souvenir.
Oh.
Don't lose it.
He handed it to me anyway. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo papers, no larger than a pack of cigarettes. Yeah.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Anyways, I won't mind in the slightest if you save scum if that sort of thing's even possible in this game. I'm not sure. I mean, I think there's a save game option, so probably, but it's not. I'd really rather not. I don't want to turn this into the thing where I'm just saving and reloading all the time. It's less interesting to watch, I think. Anyway, let's take a look at the belt. So presumably that belt is like something for the dock workers put up there.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
If you get yourself or your brother killed, I'm going to judge you if you don't reload. Oh well. I mean, sure. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's that kind of game. I mean, there was reference to injuries and health and so on, like that. Yeah, I don't know. So it's probably possible to die. I don't know. Anyway, don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so. I don't even know what an airship is. Let's go with this one here.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did. Are they sure wanted him to stay up there? The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. How did they even get him up there? Back off and look at the corpse. I mean, I don't think we're assuming that, but that they are the likely suspects. I'll just go with this one, I
I'm
guess.
still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
Makes sense, believe mundane. I feel like it was something else, or don't ask me, I'm just lumbering from one moment to the next. Makes sense. I mean, that seems like the most likely thing.
70% of the cases I get are just filling in the blanks on the initial report. This belt worries me.
This belt worries me. Yeah, how did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. And did they climb up using the kid's ladder? Yeah, like how did they... somehow they would have had to get up there to secure it up there.
That ladder can't carry a grown man.
Yeah.
I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes a pulling motion. You sure wanted him to stay up there? Rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Yeah. They can't exactly cut the cable to get him down. Welp.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Okay, inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Yeah, they do look odd. Interlocking plates. What kind of boots?
Delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
Yeah. Ceramic boots, like in a place where everyone is going to be wearing like steel toe boots. It does seem out of place. How strange.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Yeah, these aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Okay. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
This is where the make would be? Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it? Or the material looks out of place here. Knock on the boot. Pull the boot off? I don't know about that. The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The tenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Okay, so it's expensive stuff then, I see.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Wait. Yearly pay is 6,500 real. Ka-ching, baby, not to the boots. Ka-ching, baby. You planning to sell the boots? That's a lot, I take it.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals.
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
Wonder if they stripped him of the armor before they hung him or hanged him.
We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Oh, you want me to question Kuno again? Maybe he's just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor? Okay, I'm just gonna go with understood.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay.
Initial report.
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Yeah. These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot, pull the boot off. I think I'm not gonna. I think I'm not gonna touch them. Or should I? Should I pull the boot off? I mean, we've established that he's like at such a bad state of decomposition that we threw up twice trying to get close enough to examine him. I don't know. Pulling the boot off seems like a bad idea. Let's just back off. Don't touch evidence. Yeah.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Look him in the eye, squint, take a step back. I don't know if these options are worth choosing, but let's try squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it? Stop. Relax your eyes.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Okay, so how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
He stops the thing and checks his nose. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll have another look first.
The cadaver slowly twists.
Just look in
His
the eye.
eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode, from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Internet's down? Uh-oh. Sorry to hear that. Inland Empire tell you who you are, dead man? Okay. It's 58% chance of success. Give it a whirl.
I'm gone.
Okay, so that was a successful roll there. Where have you gone? I can see you're gone. Who are you? What is happening? I hate you stinking. You're boring enough. Who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Who are you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
This is okay. This is the Inland Empire. What's the Inland Empire thing do again? Is he imagining this conversation here? Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Okay, clear enough. So this is him going on by his gut here.
Go ahead, Copper.
Where have you gone? What is happening? Again, this is one of those things. If I had a higher Inland Empire's score, maybe I would get more options here. Flagging at least. Yeah. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Okay. What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Hmm.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
No, I'm good.
Your lost Coppo Dopo would have been so primo.
Okay, I think that's enough of this.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Great. That's different wording than what's written here. It says you can come back and look into his face anytime you want. Ask me little questions, freshen your memory of great associations, remind yourself of your mortality, Copolopo. There's just done. Let's skim down. Should I pull the boots off? I think I'm going to say the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Yeah. Can someone else do it? We could saw the branch. I mean, again, if you get up there. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we can shoot him down. We can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Have another look at him. Yeah, ask for help from the harbor. I have a feeling that won't go over well. I mean, the dock workers are probably the people who put him up there in the first place. Saw the branch. Well, I mean, again, like it's way up there. How the heck do we get up there? Like, is there a crate we can stand on or something? You can try asking for help from the harbor, I
I
suppose.
was really hoping we wouldn't.
Yeah.
The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Yeah, I agree. What else can we do? Commit to it. Yeah, let's consider other options first.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt like chicken on a skewer.
Shooting him down seems such a bad idea. Commit to the bit. Just have another look at him. Yeah. You can ask about sawing the branch, I
Climb
suppose.
up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Yeah. Let's have another look at him. Yeah.
The material appears to be ceramic. It's
Let's just take a-
delicate and fragile.
Yeah.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
No, I no longer have the other boot options. Oh well.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Okay. Autosave. Okay. Okay, we got some new items in here. What's it? Victim's tattoo. You have a photo of the hangman's tattoos. Maybe someone can decipher them, tell you what they mean. We should probably talk to about 2 people about them for this. Where's the rest of the armor? Ask who the kid throwing rocks what he knows. Getting the body down. Somehow make it so that the blood corpse isn't up there anymore. Shoot it down or ask for help. Do something, you're a cop. It is suggested to shoot it down over here as well. There you go. There's the picture of his tattoos. And what's over here? Okay. Anyway. Well, shoot. I mean, Kim did suggest talking to the kid again, so...
Fuck does Kuno care?
I'll discuss the body with you again. About the crime scene, you kids play... Gotta ask, who is Kuno? Could I find your shack? Point to the shack. I want to discuss the body with you again, I guess.
Fuck about it.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man.
Well, I mean, so it's just he knows about the armor.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Huh. He drills his toes with his fingers in some strange aggressive gesture. So he threw out the armor. Okay, so what do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet. Okay, so, okay.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style.
Yeah.
That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Great, okay.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Jolly troubadour shit at the gate. Okay, what do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
What? Okay.
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuro's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Okay.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Okay.
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Go to the harbor gates, ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor. Okay. So, what gates are we referring to here? What's this up here? Huda Sagis Lane 8B? There are balls inside, you could pick them up if you had a bag? Okay, so where is this gate that he's alluding to? By the gate. I don't know. So I want to try crossing the picket line, see if I can get inside there. Was it? Scab? As a man with it. Jolly eyes tilting his head. What exactly is Scab? Yeah, I'm a Scab. Poor and downtrodden. Wave your fist right to work. Oh, not a Scab, I'm a cop. Yeah.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Ha.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
He chuckles, then realizes.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Come to Martinez investigating a murder. Hey, you're the man in boots at the gates. Kudo said you know about the armor. Okay. You know what's behind these gates I'm exploring? I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? What's the strike about anyway? Nice talk, I'll get moving. I can be conversational, or I can be more direct to the point here. Yeah, let's be a little more direct.
The little boy had good on his promise.
Did good on his promise? His promise?
To get me into trouble.
Heh.
To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
Heh.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
See who took it? Okay.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Yeah, it's pretty delusional, I guess.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So could use us to what? Scare you or probe into the armor? What did you learn? Let's go with, yeah. What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
Yeah.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
Explains with a wry smile.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
4 pieces, helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings? Going to find 1 piece of it, 1 is enough. I'm ambitious, I'm going to find all of it, all the pieces. Just go with I'm ambitious.
All of it? There are junior officers out there eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
Yeah.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
Thank you for the cooperation, sir.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
Yeah, maybe we can get back to being conversational. What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Makes sense. Okay, nice talk. Gotta get moving. But yeah. I want to... I need to just click on it here. Is this door unlocked? Can I, wait, what? There are 2 little things there. Notice, in case of a strike, press button behind guard. Well, shoot. Hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking this one. What was it saying about... It said... push the button? Get the hangman's boots. Oh, is this... Okay. In order to succeed, the body has to be down, the autopsy has to be finished, and Kim has to be absent. He wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to the processing without getting hold of the boots. Okay. Find all armor pieces. You want all the armor pieces to deck yourself out in full metal battle hardened glory. No, this might take a while, like a long while. Oh, great. Well, shoot. I was really hoping I could just go through the door, find a way to this other door, and then get the jacket back. Darn it. Okay. Not that simple, I suppose. Comes to Measurehead. Who are these?
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Okay.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Woman at the giant side agrees. Say nothing, size him up first. What do you mean by body? My body does not betray my body is unimportant. I'm with the police. We need to get into the harbor. As let's go with the direct one.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if you were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Sort of Al Ghul. Is everyone high in this game? Smell your breath, Kim. Is it really so bad? Haha. I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to enter the harbor. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends. Yeah, you're right. I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to enter the harbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Please, I need you to comply now to... I don't know. This guy doesn't seem like he's going to be intimidated. Race stuff's unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
I mean, he started by talking about degeneracy. I was already getting Nazi vibes off of him, and now he's talking about, you know, powerful race, etc., etc. Accidental haplogroup. Yeah, these are. He's just getting a lot of Nazi coded talk here.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back, push him out of the way. Uh-oh. He's like a foot taller than me here. You're a bit all this now. I just need you to let me go into the harbor. Well, shoot. You should just... Should I just humor him and his Nazi eugenics talk? Yeah, you're right. Just let you go in the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Serve the union, don't you? Aren't they ... white? Or what are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean? Conception subscribe to his advanced race theory? Gives new meaning to white check. Physical instrument for knock him out? 17% chance of success. Advanced race theory. Walk away? I mean, still want my jacket back. Let's ask for the tattoos.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures toward the lorryman down the street.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
He's a fan of phrenology as well? Okay. That's the study of the shape of the skull. That's it's, bullshit science that's or science that certain ancient people believed that you can tell about a person by the shape of their skull and so on. Sure, I'm not craniometrically superior to you. You're the craniometric superior race does not stand a chance. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting through to this guy. I mean, if go say nothing.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years there is need for a servile homunculus.
Maybe I should have put out a more of a display of strength. Should I try? I mean, he's like condemning me. He's like, oh, you're so weak, yada yada yada. Like maybe I should have. Subscribe to his advanced race theory. I mean, and we've got like Kim, who's apparently Japanese, there, like listening in all of this. Was he gonna? Like he's. Knock him out. I don't know. I don't like this option. It makes me feel bad. Hey, Negative Zeros here. Welcome to the stream. There are 3 ways into the harbor. These are 2 of them. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you said even aren't they white? I mean, isn't that the point though? Like all this like Nazi talk and stuff. Okay, well, I want to progress things forward, and I don't think this is gonna do me any good. Let's try subscribe to the advanced race.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
You don't want to do that opt out, or? Admit I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there. I mean, okay.
Do you?
Do you? The tent looks at you. This is for the thing. Second thought, I don't relinquish the opportunity to learn advanced race theory. Let's go, this is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, Kim's looking on at this and going, like, really? You're gonna engage with this guy on his Nazi stuff? Like,
You are obviously a liberal, Saillight. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
I don't know, this whole line of conversation feels distasteful to me. I don't know, maybe I should have just sought out a different way of getting in there. Okay, type A, I guess.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Okay.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Okay. Yeah, I just started the comment about lactose intolerance figures on me, but that's like lactose intolerance is kind of the world's default. Like, like historically, evolutionarily, white people tend to have less instance of lactose intolerance because they evolved in colder climates where there's less sunlight. Sunlight is needed to manufacture vitamin D, which is vital for bone health. So they need to get vitamin D from other sources, and turns out milk is a good source of vitamin D. It's nothing to do with like genetic superiority or anything. It's just how things kind of shake out in terms of whatever. Anyway, who exactly are the Maun? Okay, got it. Who are Type A then, in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities.
Okay then.
The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
Sebum is the natural oil which coats the hair. He's claiming sebum's leaking into their brains? Okay. Like, he's just making shit up here. I mean, he knows lots of big words, so he probably thinks of all this stuff as really intelligent or whatever, but anyway. Who are the Simonese and Areopagites in this?
As proven by the mound and the mask, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
What's the difference between the Simonese and the Areopagite?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
You fall silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Nature was not capable of more.
Are we gonna go through all? Okay, we're gonna go through all this bull crap, I guess.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Mud-colored people, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen.
I'm regretting making this choice. I don't know, like, can I back out of this?
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato.
Eating potato? I mean, I know one of the Nazi talking points is about, you know, condemning, like, quote unquote degeneracy and hedonism, and they don't want to you know, drink or do drugs or have premarital sex and stuff like that. Oh hey, Dev is here. Welcome to the stream. At first I thought you said one of the Nazi talking points to Nazi Jersey. No, I mean this guy is just like full of like Nazi talking points here, and I'm just like regretting that I went down this rabbit hole here. Not sure where potatoes fit into this. Like, okay, tobacco, okay, fine. He sure is. Yeah, I know. I'm stating the obvious, I guess, but like, most importantly, Al Ghul. Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I'm not familiar with the term Al Ghul. The only Al Ghul I'm familiar with is the character from Batman named Ra's al Ghul. But I don't know if that has any connection. Just Measurehead's weird way of saying alcohol. Okay. I was a little slow to clue into that. But eating potato, wait, what? I don't know, okay.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
And the Vacholier you mentioned?
The Vacholians, halfway between type A and the racial cauldron. Too mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems
Yeah.
a little off.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's closer to like 50,000, but whatever. Pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. That revolution sounds like it was actually very good and necessary. That revolution sounds like it was. All people shall go away. Stupid political thoughts. What was this revolution? I don't know. I sort of feel like maybe I've indulged his Nazi talking points too much. I don't know. Agreed, yeah. I'm not saying putting a ton of points in physical instrument is a great idea, but punching this guy in the face would be very satisfying, yeah. No, seriously, I'm regretting not going with that option first, even though I only have a 17% chance of success. Just, should I correct him, or should I just sort of, like... Sometimes safes coming until you get a pass is okay. Eh. So you're not sure correct the history? Yeah. Suppose what is the revolution?
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zara's written potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
Just say that you told him that you can feel free to say, yeah. There's a white check, so if you fail, you can build it back up. Yeah. There's other ways of avoiding this. Probably lose some health, though. Yeah.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoico to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
This guy's just going on and on here. Potatoes, really? Okay, we're talking about prions, alright.
Enough of Tibet mediocrity.
Did we get the body down? We have not gotten the body down. I was trying to get into the harbor to see if I get access to the jacket, the coat that was hanging up there. It looked like there was a way through there, but this guy's blocking the button. Okay, well...
Chips F are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
I guess better not get into it.
It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
I've been through all the types. Do I understand advanced race theory? So he's considered shooting it down? I mean, it was one of the options, but it doesn't seem like a good option to me. What do I know?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Yeah. I went to harbor, right? Will you let me into the harbor if I do?
We will see.
We will see? That...
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way, without becoming an exterminator.
Without becoming a race theoretician. Thanks, Kim.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
Yeah, poor half-brother King. Yeah, I know, right? Let's just say I'm not gonna go to this.
Lost, though, buckled away at the last gate. This is why your haplogroup will never rise from the ashes. Now, I need to luxuriate in the private company of my bay. Leave me.
Let's discuss something else.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tigber Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Should I try? I can try knocking him out. I mean, it might be amusing to try, even if I fail. I mean, I'm considering it. I mean, people are saying that there's another way in. Spoilers, by the way. Yeah, you could return you take some steroids.
We
Yeah.
still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
This case wanders over the whirling's roof to the yard. Just auto-saved. Okay. Yeah, we can have a word with Kim.
Yes?
Anything? What about you? Okay. Thought maybe there'd be another option. Like, does he have anything else to say? Actually, no. He said to talk to the boss guy, right? Presumably not that guy, but
Bastards! We have a right to work!
man yells towards the harbor gates, his voice the last of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. Okay, yeah, alas, boss guy is behind Measurehead. Oh wait, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, what's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
I'm gonna go with no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you. What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
Yeah, really not clear what clear on what the strike is about. Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families. piece of shit.
Points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scab.
One can the harbor too. What is a strike? Who are all these strike breakers? What exactly is your goal here? You don't have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say a really big race theorist guarding a button. Let's be direct. I want to get in the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
Interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hotel. There's a cafeteria here. There. Yeah, guys. Again, just pick the direct option here.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse. Absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Oh yeah.
Right to work!
Again,
Shameful. Cops doing nothing. We should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Jesus, that shows truth back to you. Sure, why not? I'm gonna go with this as my area of expertise, I guess.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Yeah.
Pity.
Let us work!
It's tempting to pick this option here. Just asking, yeah, exactly. Okay. He's got to punch a guy out, yeah. I'm just gonna leave now. Here's a highlight of the thing here. What's this? Lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. He appears to be the only one I can talk to here. Plus that guy up there. There's a thing to click on over here. It says GRIH. Okay, try talking to this guy again. I'm not sure what, I'm really not sure what direction to go from
Hello,
here.
wandering man. How can I help you?
You know what's behind these gates I'm exploring? You know what's behind these gates I'm exploring?
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage.
He takes a swig and
Passage
points.
grants itself.
Takes a swig and points up the stairs with his flask. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead. I think I met him.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist up there.
Yeah.
Walk right past him.
Walk right past him.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Aha.
Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult? So don't forget tab will show you interactables. Oh yeah, including people. Yeah, I should keep that in mind, shouldn't I? Tab highlighting interactables and double clicking letting you run her huge quality of life. Yeah. I think it's actually quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure her in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview, or maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation? Any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Have any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
I got it. Another thing?
Sure.
Everything didn't go well for me. Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls.
Oh, really?
Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Yeah, just airstrike the area. It's just a comedy drama game, yeah. Wait, we have air support? Why didn't you tell me? I'm pretty sure we don't, at least not all of these things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
He pats the side of his nose with his index finger.
Alright, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Oh? Nana thinks he's so funny, yeah. Yes?
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I don't know. I just... I have trouble stomaching that, even in, in the fictional game. And just think how disappointed Kim would be. Vote for go check the yard again, like Kim says. I mean, yeah. I mean, I was gonna do that anyway. I think. Talk to you. Gotta run. Kim Fitzgerald is a perfect angel who is never wrong about anything, mostly. I mean, yeah. I did observe that he's giving advice about stuff. Random dude I can interact with here? Oh yeah, I can... Point force multiplier like a gun, preferably with bullets. Yeah. Anyway, what's this guy got to say?
Welcome to Revachol.
Racist lorry driver. I mean, that's to qualify as okay. Anyway. Come to Revachol, and that's the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant? Hey, I know Revachol, that's where we are. Why are you just my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Aww. Yeah. This time Kim's a little a little more willing to stand up for himself here. Anyway.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
What's happening? You sound angry, Kim. Yeah, let's go with you, tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided. making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
He pays no attention. Limbo, what's going on here? Or, okay, I don't want to deal with this, leave. Let's go with the option to get some more information.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Yeah.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
F and A, Kim, I got your back. Give Lieutenant a punch in the shoulder. Or, well, I think we all learned something here. Smile at the lawman. Or, now that's settled, we have a couple questions. I mean, like this option one seems to be the supportive option, but it's like it feels like a rather clumsy way of showing support. Again, that's probably because I have the like the middle ground options from everything. I've got level 4 as speed to go. It's the only way our protagonist knows how to show support, lol, yeah. Yeah, let's go with that, I guess.
You make a cute couple. You know that?
Lerman spits.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Yeah, that's settled. We have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. Gotta smoke. The argument about what are you hauling? What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples? Okay, fair enough. Got some other questions?
Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
I don't think we're getting anything from this guy anyway. Let's just move on. This is interactable. Is this Kim's car? Why do I still have that ring around my head even though I'm no longer right clicking? Hey, and Chibrushk, welcome to the stream. How's it going? First time chatter, I see. This is my first time playing Disco Elysium. I'm kind of stumbling around a bit. Not sure exactly what to do next. There's an interactable thing over here? What's this?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Tent, what do you think could be in there, or just keep the hunch to yourself? I mean, it's an interactable thing. It doesn't necessarily mean there's anything in there, but yeah.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
I feel like there's something in there. It seems like a reasonable assumption. We should open it up immediately. Yeah, let's go with the feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
Extensive perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance. Just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there. Ah, it's just a hunch.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open? Do you think that the game would give you any red herrings? Oh, I'm sure it's going to give you lots of red herrings, quite frankly. I call it a hunch. How do we get the lock
We
open?
could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it probably makes sense to ask for the key before, like, breaking in. Why did it say day 1 should say day 8? Oh, well, I don't know. Day 1 of the game, I suppose. Why does it still have that thing floating out there? There you go. Can I go in the store? Yeah, just talk to the manager again, I guess. His hand wrote yesterday's meeting, today's starts in a man's handwriting? Yeah, because there's a different person working here.
Can I help you?
It's a trash container out back yours, but the mayo. See something here at the Whirling Guard? A thing I need to talk about? By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here? Okay. It's a trash container out back yours.
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up.
The
Why do you keep the container locked?
I'll say there are very few dialogue options that don't have at least some significance. Yeah.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in me.
I wonder what this feeling is. No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me, and it isn't callous as common sense. I wonder what this feeling
Prod
is.
at him and find out.
Doesn't seem callous to you. The guy No, just go with you need the keys.
What do you need them for?
Let's open it.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Yeah, there you go.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
And he takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. Okay, goodbye. I don't know if I want to mess around with that. Let's just keep moving. So you can't open and equip a pry bar, huh? Trash container. Alright, here we go again.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, Whirling in Rags.
Open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What do you... What do you mean don't? Maybe you shouldn't. We just got a hunch that there's something in there. Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Yeah, open it up. Whatever's in there, we're gonna...
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Lovely. Gain experience from it.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Hasn't been empty for over a week. Okay. Look under the boxes of carton, pick up the rags, search the food waste. Okay, look under the box of carton, I guess.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Oh yeah?
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Yeah, fair. Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Okay, well, pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Oh yeah? Pair of denim trousers.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Ooh. Getting the corpse smell from the trash now?
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Nose rat? Okay.
Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a bag of a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Okay, bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
He looks into the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it. Nope. We need something slimy. Okay, reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Great. Okay. I mean, like, the guy's in his underwear, so, like, looks like they threw his clothes out. Okay. Let's bag the shirt. A little pus was a treat, yeah.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of ribbed shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. So he was concealing the armor, I guess.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Thrown out towel, a mug, that's all.
Alright. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
That's where the red-haired boy behind it is. Sorry. Yeah, because the trash, the dumpster is locked, so someone working here had to have put the clothes in there, so... Someone might have been involved, maybe. It could be washed and reused. Anyway, moving on.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah. Okay, proceed.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Getting that mug too. Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure.
Well, good thing. Good thing I have those rubber gloves on.
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Kuno knows? I mean, he said I'd advise against confronting that force, so...
What's this?
What? Elbows out, there's nothing more here. What's what?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard.
Oh.
A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
An autopsy form? Okay. So he did start the case before before he blacked out in the room, I guess. Haha, no, of course not, kid. Yeah. Just like some paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I mean, we're an amnesiac here. We don't know how it got in there. We don't know what happened in the 3 days that we were assigned to the case. Think I need to try to toss out your stuff? I must have been cramping my style. As for boding quality to it, maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin? What? I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Some from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know, I'm boring. Rather not talk about it right now. I don't know. I don't think any of these options are the greatest.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime, or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
You'll do that. It's the other thing. I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those. Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The mug, I'm getting that mug too. I mean...
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique? Question mark?
Only in its social sensibility.
No loot left behind. Yeah, take the mug, I guess. Leave the guy set the mug, then returns the site to the trash. Okay, I think we're done here.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Yep. Okay, well, so we got the guy's clothes. Guess we need to come back to the question of how to get him down.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled with...
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Ten inspects the belt. His forehead is lined with worry. Let's do it. Let's not do it. Could shoot him down? This seems like a bad idea. I think we have to ask for help from the harbor. I don't know. They don't sound like they're particularly eager to help out. Shoot him down. Do you even have a gun? Like, I mean, I know our character doesn't have one, but maybe Kim does. Well, let's ask him. Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Yes, exactly. The police. You have a point there. I mean, someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective.
Okay, fair.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Like trying to shoot him down just sounds like it just feels like it would go wrong in so many ways. Shoot him down? You think so? I don't know. I mean, it's got this industrial strength cable which is supposed to like hold like airplane parts. Like I don't think. Can always give it a try and look at other solutions if it fails. John Disco needs to record a W. Okay, maybe we can shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
Great.
How?
Just shoot up there. Maybe point towards the branch. Just shoot the belt. The bullet will break it. This makes me so uncomfortable.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Take the shot of the tent. What's the worst thing could happen? Actually, don't. It has a bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Say nothing. Let him choose. I don't know. Maybe it's better not to. I'm gonna go with actually don't as bad. I'm not liking this idea. Even before he pointed out the obvious flaw in the plan, I was already. Yeah. He's follow the tree and see if maybe it's worth an attempt.
But what else can we do?
Okay, ask help from the harbor.
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there...
They can get him down too.
Okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
But won't it be dangerous? Or how do we get inside the armor? Let's get to it then. When we just said it was dangerous, won't it be dangerous if things are done? How get inside the
From
armor?
the gates, by negotiating or fighting. Or we can try the secret route we found, where your cloak is. It looked doable.
Yeah, let's get to it then. I mean, like the secret way that we found, like didn't seem to actually get in there. I mean, I'll try going in here again. Already found the sneaky way. Got it. Yeah, I mean, I did go up here. But it's not like if I click on this, then he like He like auto path finds his way up there. To where we're overlooking this thing here.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Like I tried choosing the jump over the ledge option, but try the jump and failed. Got it. Yeah. Like if there was another option to get down there, like that was the whole reason I went around to try to get into the harbor in the first place. I thought, oh, maybe I can get through to this door to get the cloak that way. Got any XP points? I mean, I've been collecting XP a bunch of times. I don't know what they mean. Oh yeah, I can ask. Claire's help. Feature ledger and name the case. Oh yeah. Wait. Damage ledger. Use interact button in inventory to inspect the book. Okay. This broken-eared mug somehow made its way into the whirling in rags. I'm sure it depicts a person of Samarran descent frolicking in a field of saffron flowers, bucktooth and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some colonial era antique. Sludgy found the trash full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case. Okay, it says have a closer look. I'm clicking on it. I'm supposed to put it in my hand or something? Like left clicking, right clicking doesn't do anything. Gigantic red interact button? Oh.
It's the ledger
that was a button?
A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Lovely. It's gigantic red interact button. I thought that was the title of the menu. It didn't occur to me that was a button. Developers, take note. Make your buttons look like buttons. Anyway, anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue?
Lovely.
No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
That's not, yeah, the game like takes a piece of yeah. The skill point, you can unlock the check by putting points into the skill that uses it. So, oh yeah?
It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet paper, inspect the clip. Browse the white pages, browse the yellow papers. Browse the white pages. White papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
Save before you deposit your skill points.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
51 this year, okay. For some reason I had I mentioned the 70s earlier. I guess this is the 50s. 1951, yeah. Odd naming convention. There are at least 20, 30 cases in there. He hasn't completed any cases.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant? Name convention here. The page I have to open an efficient case. Is there room? I'm done speaking. 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Disco happened in the 20s? Yeah. Are they electronic locks? It appears to have been my low lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Oh, it's probably a fair assumption. Sure, I made plenty of mistakes. I burned out alright. Nice brisk pace the way I like it. This is not our timeline, yeah. I can make this a self-deprecating comment, or I can burned out alright. Nice pace the way I like it. I mean, how would I know what I like? Probably could just go with the I burned out alright.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Yeah.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Count the pages I have to open an official case. Is there room? Just mention of a naming convention here. Yeah, what was that about?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too?
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Uka Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Yeah. McKay's appear to employ some kind of naming convention. To open an official case, is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Alright.
Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Cool. Commit to paper, I guess.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Fine.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Kim, do you have a pen?
the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook.
I mean,
2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Murder at the hookah parlor is the best one in my opinion. Yeah. The stakes are burned out, yeah. Other than she's at the 50s of this game's current century, yeah. Kim does not seem like he's happy about the option of giving me a pen. He's got 2 of them, though. Incidentally, should I take the gloves off? Here are his babies. Yeah. I mean, he's been taking notes in his own notebook this whole time. Like, if these are official documents, they should be written in pen, not pencil, right? Yeah. Well, as somebody said during the other stream, staying on Kim's good side is what this game's all about, obviously. Not disappointing Kim, the game. I'm gonna ask him for a
How
bit.
did I give this to you with resentment?
Right with this beauty, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror? What? The Setting Sun. Shit on a stick. Actually don't have one. Just go with the Hanged Man. It's the obvious one. Shit on a stick. Really? Okay.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Okay. Something skill point? What and let's please close the case files.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Can I read the case files now? Yeah, give it a whirl.
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural.
I'm so pleased. Oh, and there's your skill point. Raphael D'Ambrosius Busto, yeah. Wait, what is HDB 41?
41 is your precinct.
Yeah. It's HDB.
It's safe to say those are the initials of the officer responsible for the case. Your initials.
Horace Debbie Behringer, Haram Darjan Bin Zakin. These aren't my initials. I'm not feeling them. Wow, I don't know what to say to that. I think what you meant to say was RAC, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Just because I don't know what to say to that.
I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with. But it's the one you got. So sorry. Yeah, we're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news from yesteryear. It's shit on show.
How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
It takes half. It's probably if this is going to take half an hour of time. I probably don't want to be looking through these right now. So I'm going to say I can revisit this, put the case file away. Yeah, but save for when the clock isn't running or you need to kill time. Yeah, exactly.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Okay, browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Okay.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
Okay, what types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Okay. Misconduct fines, station calls, and field autopsy forms easy enough to make sense of. Okay. I just look through them, I guess. Let's look at the field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form, waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Okay, what does the station call
These
say?
are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
And misconduct fine?
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Okay, none of these closed forms.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
Okay, smell the ledger. Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was? Shake the ledger. Very specific that it's possible to beat someone to submission with it. I know, right? Back to the rest of this mess.
U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Inspect the toilet paper, recycle the clip, browse case, I'm going to read a case file. I'm going to put the ledger away, I think. So we can interact with the photo.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
Who are you? What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Yeah. Probably, I mean, Kim did say we should show the photo around, probably.
Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Who knows about history? I mean, Measurehead guy was covered in tattoos. Okay. Who are you?
Gone.
Okay. Put this photo away. Interact with the mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
It's quite a lot to read into here. Actually, look at all that content.
Oh boy. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
It's like an example of prejudice. I'm not going to use it as an example of what not to do. It pushes it to the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your innate ideology. The mug will be useful by denouncing it. I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? I'm regretting picking up the mug. In my defense, I didn't know it was a racist mug before picking it up. Oh well.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work? Just finish your case, detective.
The voice in his head is telling him, oh, just finish your case. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, I got a pen. I like how it lists the price. Does that imply that I'm going to get the option to sell it? Can you imagine how Kim would react to that? Blue pen, like a large caliber bullet that shoots out ink. Once belonging to Lieutenant Kitsuragi, comes with a side order of resentment. Yeah. Don't you dare sell that pen, I know, right? Right, and I got a... So there's something leveled up here? Or, like, I have... Oh, okay, so I have the option to level something up. Maybe I can level up the physical stuff and see if I can punch out the Measurehead.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
Oh, this requires 7, okay.
For their
own. Skill point to either increase the skill level or open a slot in the thought cabinet? Oh, okay. Check you're on now says you can unlock with a skill point Sabafea. Yeah. But it, yeah, Sabafea 1. Like that. Hold on, before I mess around with that, hold on. What's killing my Sabafea here? Okay, the flare-cut trousers are interfering with my ability to jump down there, and the shoes. So if I wait, if I take off the shoes and pants, does that mean I have increased ability to try again? Okay, what if just okay? Try taking the shoes off.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
It's still locked. The pants must be removed. Only barefoot and shoeless will we succeed. We still have to put points into it. I don't like it. Darn it. You just spend the skill point to open the check, but modifying clothes will help you. Yeah. Just imagining what this looks like from Kim's perspective. Like, why are you taking off your pants? Because it will improve my ability to jump down there somehow. What? Why? Look, Kim, just look away for a second, okay? You think that cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
Cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Exactly. Okay. Well, I mean, again, they're impeding my savoir-faire, so I feel like I should save the game before I do it. It does come. Look, Kim, just look away for a second, okay? I mean, savoir-faire. Where are you, savoir-faire? Accept changes in clothes.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Even with level 4, it's only 42% chance. I'll give it a shot. I didn't even see what the roll was.
No, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there.
I can't do it right now. I'll make the jump next time.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Uh-oh. Oh, I lost a health point there. I suppose I can level it up again. I mean, apparently I can? Is there an indication how many times I can level things up? Sneak into the stun with immense panache. Checks on the skill itself as many times as you have skill points? Right now you can level up to 7. Wait, really? I didn't know anything went that high. Where does it say how many skill points I have available? I'm missing something here. Fill to spend, empty or remaining. Skill points on the right above level up? Okay. Oh, what does that little diamond indicate that only one is available? Okay. There's only one diamond. Okay. Yeah. It wasn't clear. It wasn't clear. Each diamond and extra skill points is one you can spend. Okay, fair enough. Like, do I really want to? Do I put the levels into the savoir-faire just for this thing? I mean, okay. I mean, the alternative is to put it into like physical stuff and tried to punch out that guy, and I only had a 17% chance of success there, so let's give it a whirl. Oh yeah, also didn't it say I got a... Oh, wait, is this map? It clicks out vision, okay. Yeah, health says 2 out of 3. Didn't I pick up a health item at one point? This card. I picked up an item that said health +1, and then did I waste it by picking it up prematurely or something? Really going to see if there are clothes that boost the savoir-faire if the odds feel too low. I mean, yeah. Healing items are used up by clicking the heal button associated with either health or morale on the main screen. Oh, really? I did see... Oh, okay. +1 health. Ah, okay. Oh, hey, and I can boost my morale as well?
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
58%. I mean, it's better than, yeah, let's give it a shot. Uh-oh. I think that glass breaking sound does not sound encouraging.
No, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there.
Right, can't do it right now. Make the jump next time.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Gosh darn it. Okay. Alright. Let's put these back on, I guess. Okay. There's still that money on the ground there. I'm still sort of wondering. I mean, it probably belongs to somebody else, but like, a dead one short. I know, right? Does he have good savoir-faire? I mean, sure, I guess. I just still feel funny about just taking the money as sitting on the ground here. I mean, even though, like, you know, adventure game rules, you just pick up whatever, including the racist mug. But on the other hand, there's this ever-present feeling that Kim's gonna judge me for it, or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly concerned about that. Really wanted to see if I get that cloak there. Get that cloak and get into the harbor. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but the cloak is what caught my eye first. I mean, you hinted that there might be an option to find clothing which boosts savoir-faire. But I don't know. I don't know what my options are here. Really don't know what my options are. Disco Elysium generally does not include the act of stealing. Anything in any container is considered public and can be taken without penalty or risk. FYI. Yeah. Well, shall we try asking him for assistance? He's probably not going to be in the mood for it.
To work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Oh, I don't have any option to ask him for assistance? I thought that was what we agreed to do. The big race theorist guarding a button. Now the guys you need help from are inside the harbor? Oh, okay. So it's an instance of the server has crashed. The backup is on the server. Why don't I go talk to the manager about the dumpster thing? That was another thing on my to-do list.
Can I help you?
Here's a trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you're sleepwalking in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them in there? Or who else has keys to the trash container? Well, you already answered that question earlier, so could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her.
Yeah?
I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
I mean, vouch further. I mean, it's not like you were here at the time. Maybe you're the killer card, yeah. Do you have any idea how to punch a giant racist? Yeah. Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Yeah.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
Okay.
Thank you anyway.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Yes?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Cart, a thing I need to talk about. What could that be referring to? I mean, it's an unselected option. Like I haven't selected that option before, but I was like, I'm trying to think. Like, is this going to be? Is this going to give me a whole bunch of garbage options, or is this worth clicking? I mean, I'll try clicking, I guess.
Theme.
Saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the union. Saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen? Okay, yeah, it's. Yeah, ask about the mess hall being reserved for the union, I guess. Why not?
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Alright, you complain about all your paying customers. Mm-hmm.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Okay, how do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, makes sense.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear.
Great. Something else I want to ask you.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
You base logic by love, yeah. Actually, maybe I should ask him about checking out the kitchen. I mean, if someone someone with access to the okay.
Another thing. Great. I love those. What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am. Like, I have a search warrant. I don't think I actually have one. There may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Okay, so that's 20 minutes from now.
Yes?
Okay, find out who's in the unit box. Okay. Pissing competition. They call out point the crime. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Sing karaoke. Victim's tattoos. Kim has a radio in his car, yeah. Oh no, we established that earlier. Kuno lied to you or try and confront him? Access the harbor, asks for players' help. Get boots off victim's feet. Find all armor pieces. Kuno lied? Surely not, yeah. Okay, well let's ask Kuno. I don't know, I'm sort of at a point where I'm kind of grasping at straws here. I'm not sure what direction to go in. Like trying to appeal to Mr. Nazi Measurehead just feels distasteful to me.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Okay, I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
He raised his eyebrows, projecting aggressive indifference. He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him. He said thank you, wasn't too keen on chasing down that armor anyway. He said you now the king of the entire Shamrock. He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
He doesn't understand.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Remember this Kuno or whatever, kid. Strapping friends is time once again to talk to Kuno. Yeah.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, griefing the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Found your shack? Is it even his shack? Your kids often play in this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The man's clothes were in the trash container. Points. How did they get in there? There you go. Okay, ask about the clothes.
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Need to know, could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have attempted the murder scene. Okay, write about something else then. Again, don't use such long words that he probably doesn't know. Anyway.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, dumpster diver.
Later, what's in the greenhouse over there? The ladder. Ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you'd say that ladder is unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
What's in the greenhouse over there? Why not?
Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie-Uppergite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Erie-Uppergites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Gardener used to work there? In the Yeoman by Wormling Rags, that gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
Is it? Yeah. I have the option of accept the task or refuse the task. Like, this hardly seems relevant. But on the other hand, maybe tasks are experience. So there's that. Nothing is irrelevant. Yeah. That's the other side of it.
Suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Any questions later? For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
Boy points to his chest with both thumbs. And he shows the relevant to John Disco. That's his superpower, but Jet Up Logic, the gardener, is extremely trustworthy, as are all the other members of her profession.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Yeah. Interesting, you refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation. Yeah, right. Okay. God, I had another question.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
Find your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material. I pushed the panels aside. John Disco can teleport, yeah. Well, phase shifting isn't exactly the same as teleporting, but anyway.
And then what? You fucking there? You fucking Kuno's kingdom?
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno!
I was with the pig head, plate covered with powder residue, know anything about it. It's the tube of Magnasolum, Kuno. Is that my code up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine. that my code up there?
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all, what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
Yeah.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
He's saying he climbed up there. Probably saw you do it. Okay. How did I get up there? Can I do it again? Can I get to the harbor from the
Of
roof?
course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Tried that, didn't go so well.
Kuno knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
So it's pig head. What was this, the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Trying to send me a message of some sort? Demo tape? Like some kind of a musician? Cool pig head, I liked it. I got one too. This one, pointer head, it's shit. Wow, very self-deprecating. Forget I'm not saying those things. Some kind of musician?
Yeah. Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Disco's extremely good at self-deprecation if you let him be. Yeah. What? Magnesul? What even is that?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was.
You could use some.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, and you look like you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
But Reg needs to make rocket all the time. That's just reason to mystify it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Mag it up, yeah.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I mean, did I pick up the, I mean, he said that it cures hangovers. That makes me, wonder if it's something that's helpful to me in that sense. What's up here? More money? I mean... If you took it earlier, no idea? Yeah. Like, I clicked on everything in here. Except for this, apparently. I mean, I did click on the little morale thing here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll go talk to the gardener. since I kind of assigned myself that task. I kind of feel like I'm doing a lot of just like puttering around here. I think I'm done with the gloves. I mean, +1 interfacing. Can I give her back the gloves? I mean, she said she didn't want them back, but...
Hello again, officer. How are things?
How exactly have you been doing greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Visual calcs medium. Squint your eyes and look at her intently. 42% chance of success. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. I mean, we'll give it a shot, I guess. Putter around until victory. Yeah.
All you can see is the fact that her skin is a different color from yours. That's literally all. You're gonna have to run with that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Good job, Viscalc. Yeah, I know, right? Oh no. The only option is to say you're black? Like, really? I mean, there was always... like, during the last stream... Yeah, John Disco needs to put more points in the dice rolling skill. Yeah, seriously. You know, like... I didn't comment on it during the last stream, but the fact that she was just so what's the word? She's just so deferential. So she's just you know, it's like, yes sir, whatever you say sir, to anything request. Like, oh, you want the money? Take it. I don't need it back. Oh, you want my gloves? Here, take them. I don't need them back. Like. You know, it just sort of gives the impression that, like, she's, you know, scared of the police, like, you know, maybe she's afraid that, you know, afraid of racist cops who are gonna, like, so generous and trustworthy. Yeah, I know. It's just, okay, well, we're gonna go with the only option. You're gonna have to run with that. Is that really, are we really gonna have to run with that? Okay.
What does that mean?
What kind of music do you listen to nowadays? Just say, let's go with nothing.
We should proceed with our business in Martinez.
Entry. I have to run. Oh, great. Okay. Thank you for the save, Kim. Yeah. Well, is this Kim's car? Maybe you should,
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Yeah.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
What? Infernal machine that tore you from oblivion? Okay. Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Can we Here, what is this machine? Pick up the radio. I mean, you said you had the option of trying to reach Sylvie, like the person who was working the other day at the hotel. Also, Kim said that we can call them to let them know to report that the badge is missing and like possibly ask for funds. The issue with part of the issue with that is like being amnesiac I am here, not knowing the name, makes it a little awkward to request assistance or whatever. Like I don't have a badge number to report either because I'm missing my badge. So it'd kind of be, I don't know, hope. Anyway, pick up the radio here, I guess.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker Copy. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. That seems like the most logical thing to say here.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the 41st precinct. I have something I need to report. You need to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. I mean, reporting probably reporting the clubhouse. She's so nice. Yeah. Probably reporting the badge missing and stuff is probably the more pressing need. But although, okay, well, let's go with that.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold. The static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5, this is 41st, come in, over.
Jules Pidieu.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
So it implies that Cousteau is remembering him. He's met him before, I guess.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status, over?
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Need to report my badge missing. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. 10-10, transmission complete. Stand by, over, and call with 41st. Okay. I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
Badge I can't find anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over.
Is it him? What does he want?
A dry voice asking the packer, what does he want? Yeah. Jean-Vic Maire.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
He was this, or say nothing. I'm gonna say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Chester McLean. He knows the names of all these people.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick effing Mullen? But the name said HDB, or the initials said HDB.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
They're laughing at you. Employees here are not nice, yeah. Bear, tell him to stop. This is serious. Haha. Officer has lost his badge. Haha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace a badge. Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it. Yeah.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Ha ha ha.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Joe, please stop saying lost his badge after this. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter. Uh-oh. I mean, there wasn't a gun there, so...
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
I mean... It's entirely possible that if it got into the coat, we would have found the badge and gun in the pocket or something, and this whole conversation would have been unnecessary. Oh well.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
The guy's not here. I don't have my gun? Question mark, exclamation mark?
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Drama medium convinced them that you didn't lose your gun? This is a red check, it cannot be retried? Or I can say nothing. Well, I don't have the option to just be honest and say, yeah, I lost the gun. 42% chance. I don't know. It feels like trying to lie to them is it seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat, please. Over.
Now I have an even less of a chance. Maybe I should have tried it first.
10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Remain silent with terror? Okay, fine, I'll... click the red thing.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my fun. Gun. Fuck, I lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Stars, it's massive, got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flask sticking out. It was pretty... This was the time. Kim, what are you packing? It's a gun, what can I say? A regular goddamn murder weapon, you know how they are. Bang, bang. I don't have it, alright? I don't have my gun.
He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
And comes the laughter again.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass. He still got his wiener. Oh, man.
Oh, boy. This is not ideal circumstances to be asking them for money at this point, I think.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you're still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Yes, I lost my wiener too. Just lay off, okay? I left that at his mama's after so I tell him that. Oh boy. How did you listen to this firewalker out? Turn off the radio. Oh boy. Left it at his mama's. Okay. I mean, I still need the financial assistance. I don't know if I should turn off the radio just yet. So, at least one of these two options. I'm not really in a good position to be sassing them back. I don't think. I'm just going to go with first option, I guess.
He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off.
Lay off? Lay off? Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he has been entrusted with.
Satellite officer.
I heard him and I'm on it. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good without my heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God, I...
And he's fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Yes, I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
Exactly.
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, over.
Okay. If you're into the investigation that you got me more money, please I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. Okay, heard you, no funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Transmission completed. I think that's
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Zag ends with a loud click, and everything is silent in the cabin. Okay, well, let's try asking about Sylvie, I guess. Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Need you to connect me to civilian Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Guard give you Sylvie's number? Yes, I believe he did.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Here you go.
Hold on, officer.
Wait patiently or start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs. I'm just gonna wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Maybe I should have slapped the rhythm on my thighs. Oh, well. Quite a lot of time has passed. She's not answering the phone?
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Okay.
Yes, hello?
Female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, is the police calling? I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Or, Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's possible we have met before, actually. Come to think of it, because, I mean, I've been here for the last 3 days, so...
Oh, right.
Uh-huh.
Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
So you recognize your voice immediately. Were you just working diligently? Yeah. Do you want to remind anyone that it's you from the Whirling Rags? Yeah. I don't know. At least having that connection might prompt her to be more forthcoming. Who knows? We'll see. Continue.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? Was it you who called the police? Have you seen my badge? Have you seen my gun? Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the Whirling? Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with you sometime? I think we got everything we need, thanks. God damn it, electrochemistry. I know, right? Was it you who called the police? Let's start with that, I guess.
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse find your workplace bother you? Do you? Yeah, let's go with, do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Who called it in then? Yeah.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you make the call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
What does the Union have to do? What does the Union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking. I mean, the fact that they left the corpse hang there for 3 days suggests that they were scared of, I mean, it's possible, like, the Union, like, intimidated them out of calling the police. What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim, lower your microphone. Is she speaking truth? The Union is the law around here? Or I have the authority around here? Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Or, I see maybe there's something else you can tell me about. I am the law. Yeah. The Judge Dredd line there. Okay, I'm gonna ask her for something else.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Yeah.
With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the Whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it.
Huh. So, Mr. Cousteau tried to dispose of the paperwork. Well, shoot. Suddenly, those other cases seem like they might be more important now. What was I trying to get rid of? Curiouser and curiouser. Like, what did happen during those 3 days? Must be in a ledger somewhere. I mean, exactly. Well, shoot. Okay. Continue.
I am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
She doesn't sound like she's like that's all right. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Okay.
Why not?
Why are you comfortable discussing? Why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk about it. I don't know. I don't know if I should push it or if I should just. I don't know. It's like it might be. It's like she's clearly uncomfortable, but this might be important information. Like, I'm gonna push it.
You know who?
Uh-oh. You know who? Okay. Alright, I'll push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know.
She seems
I
to relax.
know I have to take some time off right now.
Hmm. Have you seen my badge? Have you seen my gun? That's... It doesn't hurt to ask, I suppose. Or maybe it does. I don't know.
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
How'd you first learn my badge? My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no. I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Well, I mean... I think detectives can get away with not wearing uniform. What do I know? Uniform too. God, I should really look into that. Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to me. Yeah. Nonetheless, I don't need answers for every little thing.
Right. It's better to not ask too many questions, lest people start thinking you're a cop or something.
Okay. I think I've got everything I need.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy, medium weight. Why does she seem angry with you? I'll give it a whirl.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like God.
Yeah, it's definitely some other guy, a guy like God. Okay, but I'm a guy. Sure it isn't about me?
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
I got another spinster. Yeah, she's a woman, probably just playing harpo with the goods. Women are just transactional. Happy to help, but maybe I could do without all this internalized misogyny. Okay.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore?
Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore? Haha.
You have to act, Lieutenant Love.
Yeah.
You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boy's talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
To the microphone. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Daddy is going to help you on his lap, little darling? What? Please no, I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. Okay, let's go with please no.
You're just a gimp. What? You want to be more empathetic?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
I don't have the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
Which disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Toolbox presumably has the pry bar that Kim alluded to earlier. Okay, I'm 3.5 hours into the stream. Maybe this is about suitable time to end the stream for now until I hey, just auto saves as convenient timing. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do next, short of trying to, you know, appeal to Mr. Nazi Measurehead and see if that gets me into the harbor and other content. Yeah, good sesh. Yeah, if you say so. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Like, it's sort of, you say it's a good session. It feels like I just puttered around a whole lot. I mean, I was able to properly check out the body finally. Yeah, eh. I'm just taking a peek at who's on. Probably not worth rating anyone. No, it's good to get back into the game again. Yeah, like I said, it's been a few weeks. Just trying to remember the details of what was going on and stuff. Yeah, I'll yeah, probably pick this up again on the weekend maybe. You know, see how I feel tomorrow. I'm just the only reason I'm hesitating is that like I'm just like I'm not sure just not sure where to go from here at this time. Maybe I'll just review the all my objectives again and see if I could pick out something else to do. Anyway, but yeah, that's all for now. Until next time.